It's the
Dazzle and Crow
Save the World's podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Dazzle and Crow Save the World's podcast, an actual play tabletop RPG podcast featuring kids as the players. My name is Voivod, and I'll be the GM. One of our players is
Crow
and the other is
Dazzle.
This is the fourth part of our No Thank You Evil game, Dazzle and Crow. Why don't you remind us what happened last episode?
Well, we got Fred and Troy's puppy back from the Cannibal Gardens.
And then?
She was mad at us for training it to be good.
Right.
And then the fertilizer of the Cannibal Gardens got mad at us for chopping down some some gigantic Venus fly traps.
You mean Fulgur?
Yeah, Fulgur.
And then what happened?
And then we had to help him fix everything.
How'd that go?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
Pretty good. You turned some plants into some cake
Yep.
and ate some cake.
Yep.
So where we left things last episode, you guys had just finished up cleaning up the Cannibal Gardens and fixing the plants for Fulgur. And you guys were ready to head back home. Although in this game, one of the required parts of the adventure is the celebration.
Yay!
Do you think you guys would celebrate under the bed, or do you think you'd celebrate at home?
Definitely not under the bed. Maybe in a different part of Storia.
Maybe in a different part of Storia?
Yep.
Crow, what do you think?
I think that it would be cool to have a party under the bed, but at the same time, I sort of don't.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Party at home? Party under the bed? Or party somewhere else in Storia?
Majority
Can we go
wins.
somewhere where there is ice cream and it's hot.
I think... Let me take a look at the book real quick.
Or some other place with sugar.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I think you probably want to head to behind the bookshelf, over to Snow's Cones.
Okay. I sort of also think that Mega Monster Amusement Park.
Mega Monster Amusement Park.
Uh-huh.
Let's just go to Snow's Cones.
I think Snow's Cones is a good place to go.
Good. Sit down.
Good idea.
All right. Okay. So, you guys want to go to Snow's Cones to celebrate.
Yep.
Back out from under the bed and then go
Into the bookshelf.
Okay. So, whose bed do you come back out from under?
Mine.
Mine?
No, mine.
Mine.
Okay. Well, let's just narrate it. So, you guys shake hands with Fulgur and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
And begin your journey back to the portal. So, it's Crow, or Elise. Sorry, it's Elise on Invisible the Small, and Simone riding her broom with Elliot on the back. And he's going, whee! Right? Like he normally does.
And roar, I'm a bear again.
Roar, I'm a bear! And as you guys zip towards the portal that you came out of, which is Elise's portal, to be clear, you still see it's surrounded in giant carnivorous plants that Fulgur left there from the Cannibal Gardens.
Oof.
So what do you do?
Can we go around them?
You could try and do a roll to get through them.
Okay.
Okay, you probably still smell like Cannibal Garden, so I'll give you a bonus on your roll to get through.
How much do I have to roll? How high?
Let's see. I'll say a 3 or better.
Okay. Shoot.
What's the point?
Maybe you want to do something smart or tough to fix that?
I think I'm going to yell at them about how we don't want to destroy them, and that we will destroy them if They don't let us through.
So the plants start to shiver and cower. They remember what you did to their fellow plant family mates. And they separate out of the way and open up the path to the portal, which is, as we remember, a swirl of black and purple with a little bit of pink as it's sucking in the bottom of Elise's bed.
Uh-huh.
So you pop out from under Elise's bed. Who's going first? I'm assuming it's Elise.
Me!
Elise
Not
rides
fair.
through on...
Invisible to small.
Well, why don't you guys roll off and see who zips through first?
Okay.
What?
Okay. I'm gonna tough it.
No, you
I'm
can't
gonna
modify
shepherd.
these rolls.
Aw.
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Okay,
about-
roll again.
Yeah!
So I'm guessing Elise shoves Simone out of the way a little bit again.
No, I give her a lecture about how it's my bedroom and my bed.
Okay, so you give her a hard time about how it's your bed, and then you ride Invisible the Small through the portal.
Her broomstick is like inching along because she doesn't like the lectures. She slows down her broomstick because she doesn't want any more lectures.
Any more lectures? Okay. So Elise rides Pony the Small through.
Invisible.
Invisible every time, right?
Making sure she doesn't destroy any more of my room.
Well, I mean, you're riding a whole pony through this portal, so I think it bumps the bed up off the floor.
It's already
And
off
you
the floor.
guys...
It's already done that.
But, I mean, that was only a little, because Pony was just wiggling through this time, or Invisible was just wiggling through. This time, she's got a rider on her back, so I think the portal must sort of make way for things to fit through. And so the bed gets bumped really high as you ride through on Invisible the Small, and then it drops back down behind you. Kaboom!
Does it still look alright?
Yeah, it's a little askew. The sheets aren't quite as neatly on it as they were before. I'm assuming your bed was neatly made?
Nope.
No? Okay, then the sheets have fallen off. And then how does Crow go through the portal?
Flying.
All right, she flies through the portal, and she zips through the portal on her broom with Elliot in tow. Whee! And then you guys go through the portal, which I assume is all tumbly inside, and he's like,
Yep.
and then zips out from under the bed. And I think because Elise knocked the sheets down a little bit, you guys get wrapped in the blanket a little bit as you zip out from under the bed. And then you guys all duck behind the bookcase.
No. We
Yes, I
Go through.
promptly pull it out.
You pull bookcase
Yes.
away from the wall.
and
Far enough.
I like go running, and I don't
I-
want her to be fast.
I'm very mad at her, and I give her another lecture.
Okay. Well, let's roll to see who gets behind the bookshelf first.
5.
I still give her a lecture.
Yeah, as you're lecturing her, she zips through with Elliot. And Elliot's going, blah, 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 blah.
Because he doesn't
I throw
like the
I throw
lecture.
out all of Elliot's treats.
No, you don't. So, you get into the land behind the bookshelf and zip on over to Snow's Cones. It's this really cute little ice cream place. Snow is one of those double stick ice pops. But she's got robot arms and a little apron and a sugar cone hat. And as you step in the front door into this sparkly ice cream colored place, the door goes da-ding, da-ding. And she says, "Hey guys, what brings you to my shop?"
Can we have some ice cream?
"Sure you can. It'll be 1 coin apiece for all you can eat ice cream."
Okay. I give her a coin.
Does Crow give a coin too?
Uh-huh.
Yep, you guys flip the coin behind the counter, and what sort of crazy ice cream do you make, Crow?
Ice cream with an ice cream sandwich on top with whipped cream on top with chocolate sugar with chocolate syrup on top with sugar on top with a cherry on top.
Snow's like, oh, that looks great. Here you go.
Thank
What do
you.
you want, Elise?
I make a castle with a vanilla bottom, and then there's a chocolate layer, and then there's a bunch of other layers for ice cream, and then there are cones for towers.
Nice. She
And
says,
on top of that, I make a bear for Elliot.
she says, oh, that looks amazing. Actually, she says, oh, that looks amazing. And then Elliot goes, oh, you made me an ice cream bear. Thank you. Hooray. And I think that's the end of our No Thank You Evil adventure.
What?
Is there anything? What?
Should I get Invisible the Small
Oh, no.
carrot ice
Invisible the
cream?
Small is invisible, and you guys forgot about her. And she's in the corner, and she's like, no.
I'm gonna pay another coin for a carrot ice cream cone for her.
You get a carrot ice cream cone for her?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Elliot demands a bear on top of it because he wants to share it with her.
Nope. I think you see this not invisible. I think you see this carrot ice cream cone floating in the air, and then there's a crunch, and it's gone. And then a... All right. So, let's see. Who should go first? Dazzle, what was your favorite part of our adventure?
That's hard. I like getting the ice cream.
You like getting the ice cream? We just did that. What was another favorite part of the adventure?
I like helping Vulgar refix his garden.
Yeah, it felt good to fix that when
Yeah,
you
I felt
guys
kinda
caused a
guilty.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
Crow, what was your favorite part of the adventure?
My favorite part was crunch, crunch, nay.
Crunch, crunch, nay. Okay, you can't just have your favorite part be the celebration at the end. What was a favorite part of, during the adventure?
Ditto of Daphne's.
No, come up with your own. No, don't whisper to each other.
What about making the mess? Did you enjoy making the mess?
I enjoyed the cake part.
They thought the cake part was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all those plants turned into all this cake.
Yeah, and that was a part where you messed up your spell. Right,
Yeah, that
so
wasn't the best.
It was kind of fun
But Elise must have liked it.
Yeah. Well, I think in these games, though, sometimes the best things happen when things go wrong.
And the cake, Elliot must have loved it.
Oh, yeah, he liked it until it turned into dirt, and then he didn't like it very much.
Yeah, because he was eating dirt.
Yeah. Crow, what's your favorite part of the game of No Thank You Evil?
I like how there's always an adventure and always a celebration.
Yeah.
I love celebrations.
Yeah. That part's pretty fun. What about you, Dazzle?
I like all the adventuring and fighting monsters.
Yeah. What's your favorite monster in the game?
Too hard.
So we did a little bit of talking previously to think about what game we should play next. And I think what you guys said was you wanted to play Fate Accelerated because it lets your characters advance and get new abilities. So we can maybe play a little bit of a longer game. And so I think we'll discuss that in more detail and maybe do some character creation on our next episode. Does that sound good?
Okay.
Okay. I meant to ask, is there anything that you didn't like about this game?
Not that I can pinpoint.
No? What about you, Crow?
I felt like it could have been longer.
You felt like it was too short?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think most No Thank You Evil games are a little short. But we can play a longer game next time. We'll do some character creation and some world building because we have to decide, what the world's like and if you guys are in like a school for wizards or something like that. Yes?
Yes.
You want a school for wizards?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds really exciting.
We must have a school for wizards.
You must. Wow. Okay. So, let's zip back over, and it's 2 hours later in Snow's Cones. And what does everybody look like?
I'm ordering more ice cream.
You're ordering more ice cream?
I'm ordering more ice cream, too. I'm also
I think Elliot is stuffed and he's lying down on the ground, and I'm telling him to get up.
Elliot's stuffed and lying on the ground. He's like,
Invisible the Small is like full, and so she's like, you can't see her, but she's like sitting on the booth, like slouched.
holding her belly.
Yeah.
Elliot is considering getting more ice cream, but he ate at least half of my thing.
Yeah. And Snow's like, you guys are going to eat up all my ice cream. Oh my goodness. How did you all get so hungry?
We had to help Fulgur with his cannibal gardens.
Yeah.
And we had to save Fraudenschweider's puppy, which she didn't really like the outcome of.
You helped Fraudenschweider? Why did you help her? She's terrible.
Puppy.
Because maybe then she'll stop attacking you guys.
You cut off Crow, though. Crow, what were you going to say?
Because, hey, it's a puppy.
That's true, I suppose. You would always want to help a puppy. And you're right, Elise. I think if we were nice to Fraudenschweider, she'll be nice to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's going to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. No? Why do you
Not so sure.
Why are you not so sure, Simone?
Well, because she sort of said that her puppy was supposed to be biting and scratching us. So it might have been a plot, but we fed it 3 treats and it seemed to act good.
Maybe.
Oh, you mean the Schadenhunde?
Yeah.
That thing's terrible. It's always biting people and tearing up their lawns.
Yeah, we gave it treats and maybe now it'll stop.
You gave it treats and it stopped?
3 treats.
3
Yes.
treats?
Uh-huh.
And now it's nice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far. Maybe she's retraining it, but hopefully not.
Well, maybe you can teach an old dog new tricks. Or at least a Schadenhunde.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
And I think at that point, the camera pulls back out the window and up above, and we can still see Elise and Simone, and we can't see Invisible the Small, but we can see Elliot lying on the floor of the ice cream shop, and from a distance we can't hear them speaking, but everybody's laughing and eating ice cream, and it's a beautiful sunset behind the bookshelf, in the land of behind the bookshelf. And that's the end of our story for now.
Good.
Thank you for joining us for the Dazzle and Crow Save the Worlds podcast. If you're enjoying this podcast, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a small amount of financial support will go a long way towards helping us pay the cost of hosting, upgrade our equipment, and continue to put time into this project.
Additionally, a donation to charity on our behalf would also be greatly appreciated.
Either way, we'll give you a shout out for your generosity on the podcast.
You can find links to our Patreon and charitable campaign on our website at stickprincess.com, or just visit us on Facebook. Our theme music is Shanti by Roll Music, used under the Creative Commons Attribution License. We
We'll hope you'll join us for our next episode.